Hello and welcome to Brian Reagan Realtor YouTube channel. This is part 2 in a series how to use MRIS Matrix Email Plus. In part 2 we will review how to manage the listings that you receive. You will want to make note of the houses that upon first glance will be favorites of yours. How to send me the listings that you'd like to schedule to see. You'll want to learn the uses of the possibilities folder. Keep in mind I can send you updates at different intervals. You may only want to receive the listing updates once or twice a week. You might want to receive them in the morning or the evening. Or you have to move quickly, say in the next 1 to 3 months, and you want me to send hot new listings as soon as they hit the market, and you can do that. In any event, you want to learn how to manage the number of listings using the discard folder, so that using the MRIS Matrix Email Plus service will be a helpful and enjoyable experience for you. So this is what your screen will look like when you click on the link to open up the email. And just a couple of other tips on navigating through this site. Again, remember we can click on to do anything with the listing at all. We need to click on the checkbox first, and we can click anywhere on this line. We'll make that happen. If you want to perform an action for everything you see on the page, you can click that top box there. This is an example of our first email that you get. This will have the most listings. As you can see, we're displaying 1 of 10 of 69. And what we want to do is get this to a manageable number. So you'll be going through these, and a lot of them, most of them, you probably won't be for you, and you want to use the discarded folder. The other thing that we'll want to do is list some favorites. And we may want to use the possibilities folders, and there's a couple of different ways that we can use that. So let's check out the favorites folder. And primarily what we want to do when using the favorites folder is to schedule to see the houses. So you want to let me know, hey, here's 5 houses that we want to see. So let's go over how to do that. First, we'll just select, let's just select 5 of these. So you've been through all the pages. These 5 end up being your favorites. We'll add those to the favorites folder. So down here, you'll see these highlighted now. So we'll add that to the favorites folder. Open up the favorites folder. And what you'll want to do is let me know these are the 5 that you want to see. So instead of opening up your email, typing all these numbers in, etc., etc., look how easy this is. Remember, we can do them one at a time, or you can click all 5, and you'll see this little email tab here. That'll bring up the email. You'll just type me a quick email. Okay, and then I would also uncheck this, because if you leave that checked, it's going to send another email to your inbox, and you'll just end up being confused with all these emails. So if you uncheck this, the emails that you receive from me will just be the ones that have new listings. So I would suggest unchecking that. You click send. This will let you know that it was successfully sent. And then this is what I see. So this is a screenshot of the email. So this is what you typed in there, and then here are the houses that you want to see, and this provides me a link where I can go directly, and that'll bring up the same screen that you just saw there, and it assists me in scheduling the houses for you to see. So that's how we use the favorites folder. Now the possibilities folder, people use one of 2 ways. The possibilities folder could be houses maybe you're not sure that they're your favorite, but they might be, and you can add them to the possibilities folder. But more than likely what you'll use the possibilities folder for will be a very short list. So we've been out to see, in this example, these 5 houses, and let's say that 2 of those are houses that you think between these 2 we're going to make a purchase. So we can add those to the possibilities folder, and now you're down to a situation where you can open a folder, and these are two houses you've already seen, and they may be two that you make a decision to purchase. The next thing that will make this all easier to manage will be the use of the discarded folder. And one way that will make this easier for you, because you're not going to want to discard these 5, and as opposed to just checking off all those boxes like I discussed earlier, we're just going to change this to 100 on the page. And so all I'm going to have to do is click on that and then unclick these that are in the folders and go to the bottom and discard. And so now you have a very short list of the houses. So that will do it for part 2. The only other thing that I might go over here is when you see this no longer matching, these will be houses that since your last time on contract, some of them have temporarily been taken off the market, or something changed with the house that no longer, this one was, the price went up. Remember, our search was at 225, so they raised the price on that. This one went under contract, and these 3 the owner temporarily took off the market. This is Easter weekend, so it could just be these folks don't want the house shown over Easter weekend. That's why they did that. So hopefully that helps you with the navigation and how to schedule to see the houses with me, and the use of the favorites, possibilities, and discarded folders. Thank you.